So over the past couple of days, a new Tomb Raider trailer has been released. Now of course Tomb Raider, this film is based on the Tomb Raider video game franchise that started many years ago back in the 90s on the original PlayStation. Now this movie stars Alicia Vikander and it seems to be adapting the most recent line or run of Tomb Raider games, and the trailer I have mixed feelings on. I think it looks good, but I think it looks, fine, but I have some talking points. So my first talking point is that it seems to be that this movie is based off of the 2013 reboot Tomb Raider. Now this is a brilliant idea because this game was absolutely fantastic. I loved how it was very influenced by Uncharted, which is kind of funny because Uncharted was originally based off of Tomb Raider. And I love how it's literally following this game beat for beat. The story's the same, Lara looks the same, the set pieces are the same, so if they're going to keep it very closely to the game, then I think they've maybe got a winning formula. The second big talking point is that Alicia Vikander is going to be playing Lara Croft. Now Alicia Vikander is a massively awarded actress. She's won an Academy Award, and a lot of people consider that to be this thing where if this movie's got a lot of star power behind it, then that means it must have something to it. And I can see the logic there, but it doesn't quite work out when you look at her husband, Michael Fassbender, with Assassin's Creed. So with that, it really could swing either way with Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft. However, like I said at the start of the video, I think the trailer in a lot of places look quite generic and just like your standard action movie, and that is a problem that a lot of video game movies fall under, such as Assassin's Creed or Need for Speed. And I think this is one of the main problems that may face Tomb Raider, that it may actually end up being a good movie, it may end up being a fine movie, but nothing standing out, which means it's still not really standing out among other video game movies. It's just a regular kind of action film with a Tomb Raider brand stuck on it. Video game movies have been releasing for years now, starting even back in the 80s with Super Mario Bros. And Tomb Raider is another attempt at making a good one, as there hasn't actually been a solid one. There have been a couple that I have enjoyed, like Need for Speed, which is a guilty pleasure of mine, and then you have other films like Assassin's Creed, which seem to be promising, but then in the end were actually very boring and disappointing. So could Tomb Raider break the movie game curse? I would like to be optimistic, but unfortunately I am not. So in conclusion, I will definitely be watching Tomb Raider because this trailer has got my attention. Like I say, I'm very impressed by the idea that it is going to be copying beat for beat the very first rebooted Tomb Raider game from 2013, which was a fantastic video game. And I really do like the idea of Alicia Vikander playing Lara Croft. However, I'm not very hopeful that it will break the movie game curse, and I genuinely don't believe it will be an outstanding film. I reckon it will just be fine, but we'll have to see what happens with it in 2018.